Hey, it's June 6, 2022. Here's where it was on May 19th, 2022. And I walked outside after buying a phone. My friend was in there, and I was standing right here. Accidentally spilled some water and a couple eggshells, and the security and military police surrounded me. And see how it's kind of discolored there? And even clean it up, which I did. I put my water up there. I spilled the water on the ground. They started screaming at me in Spanish, and I was surrounded by the military and went back in to talk with my friend because I didn't understand what was going on. They're screaming at me. I think they said clean it up, so I put the water down there, and it had just rained. So they had the military police said you need to throw it in the garbage, which is right there. But I didn't know. I didn't understand because they were screaming at me in Spanish. They said they have to use a paper, which says accidents happen, of which there is no paper to clean it up with. So I did the best I could, breathing. And then they followed. I put it all in the garbage. I cleaned it all up. They followed us. Literally, after my friend was done getting her phone, we paid for our phones, we paid for everything, and they followed us. Stood right here. I stood quietly. They spoke only in Spanish. They weren't wearing masks. They weren't social distancing. They had no identification, nothing. And there were several women police officers walked past the embassy, which is right there, past Petco, all the way down to the bathroom, which is down there, and then to Soriana. And they followed us in Soriana. Which is like a grocery store. And yeah, it's approximately 8:30 in the morning on June 5th, Monday, 2022. That's not open. We had been up here to get our passports and information regarding passports. And they said that because my passports were stolen or lost too many times, that I have to pay, even though in the paperwork it says 0 is owed. And I said there's a difference between lost and stolen. And my passports were stolen. And here's the Soriana. And there's the bathroom that they followed me, literally followed us into the bathroom. Then they stood outside over there. And literally the SWAT team was called, semi-automatic weapons and everything. No social distancing, no identification. Asked for my identification, made us step outside and said everything in Spanish. I didn't understand a single word they were saying. Fortunately, my friend did. And they said, we're going to let you go this time. They wanted me to go back and clean it up. And I said, I did already. I wasn't being disrespectful. I was just telling the truth. So, peace. That's only part of the story, peace. Now we need to give them $160 for a passport that was stolen from me. Not that I have the money, because that's been stolen too. Peace. And you walk back here. And literally, this was May 19th at approximately 10:30 in the morning, 2022. All because some water was spilled on the ground and a tiny bit of eggs that I was drinking so they could get my passport. And I've been arrested for getting my passport and bank card in the mail and illegally deported. So they're pretty illegal, in violation of my rights and everything else. Peace.